Among all creatures of darkness, werewolves are second in popularity and prevalence only to vampires and zombies. That's why we made a list of games with werewolves as protagonists or antagonists. Agrou, another game in the genre of social deduction, in the spirit of the classic Among Us. One of the villagers is a werewolf, a monster in human skin that kills some innocent person every night. Gamers must discover and destroy him before he slaughters the entire settlement. However, getting to the bottom of the truth will not be easy, as the beast takes every opportunity to deceive, frame, and kill his opponents. Thrilling and funny entertainment that is especially fun to spend time with your friends.
Ça balance direct, hein. On est dans un village de putes.
Red Riding Hood, Star-Crossed Lovers, a hidden object adventure that offers an alternative reading of Charles Perrault's famous fairy tale. Here, Red Riding Hood and the werewolf have not become enemies, but on the contrary, so close that they are ready to run away from the eyes of their grandmother and from the clan of werewolves who oppose their relationship. This is exactly what players will be concerned with. The game offers to engage in searching for items and solving puzzles to reach the goal sought. The Sims 3 Life Simulator Supernatural add-on focuses on the world of magic. Players will open the door to the universe where vampires, witches, fairies, zombies, and werewolves live. Here, Sims can gain new abilities. For example, becoming a lycanthrope, the character will acquire increased hairiness and great strength, but will become dependent on the lunar cycle, which can lead to funny situations. The adventures of werewolves continue in The Sims 4. By learning how to shapeshift, Sims grow huge teeth and long hair, howl at the moon, and travel with their pack. Players will be able to develop new talents of their wards and watch a huge number of new actions that open up for the characters. And now the main question remains, will there be werewolves in The Sims 5? Overcast, Walden and the Werewolf. The story of an old hunter who goes in search of a creature that destroyed the village and killed its inhabitants. Armed with a gun, the hero will meet the monster face to face in order to take revenge. Overcast, Walden and the Werewolf is a one-time game, and you shouldn't expect much from it. On the other hand, it is available almost for free, and for a small amount you get an atmospheric, if not very scary horror. The Wolf of Derevnya is a visual novel with a dark style and branching plot. When the inhabitants of the village are attacked by an unknown creature, suspicion falls on you, and it is up to you to restore your good name by tracking down the monster and uncovering the secret of its origin. The authors of the project promise 4 endings, more than 80,000 words, and more than 1,200 choices that affect the plot. All this adds up to a story, the direction and ending of which depends only on you. Bloody Paws Unleashed, a remake of the classic Bloody Paws, released in 1990 with improved graphics and expanded content, including that which could not be included in the original title due to the technical limitations of the 90s gaming platforms. Bloody Paws Unleashed is a beat-em-up with a werewolf in the lead role that searches for his kidnapped wife, while battling numerous enemies on a variety of levels. The game is full of black humor and is reminiscent of one of the many horror comics that many of you probably read as a child. Wolf Riot, a top-down action game in the spirit of S.P.A.T and Hotline Miami, in which you play as Werewolf Frank, who has been cornered by a team of evil hunters. The only thing that helps him survive is the good old-fashioned carnage, which the main character is going to stage under your keen guidance. Fight your enemies with sharp teeth, powerful limbs, and destructible environments, and escape from the trap set by the hunters. The Last Werewolf, an adventure with loopy graphics and a monochrome style, where you play as a lone werewolf who is looking for his own kind. You will explore the world, meet new characters, and try to discover other werewolves, while trying not to expose yourself too early. If people see your true nature, the consequences will be disastrous. Magic City Detective, Rage Under Moon. Another game with an object search. Here, the protagonist becomes a Parisian detective, investigating the mysterious events that have unfolded around the anonymity. This is a puzzle adventure with many locations, intricate puzzles, and difficult challenges. And of course, werewolves, who may not be as cruel and bloodthirsty as you might have imagined them to be. Wolfteam Reboot is an asymmetrical online shooter dedicated to the battles between heavily armed special forces and werewolves armed with claws and teeth. Each side has its advantages and disadvantages. Special forces have long-range weapons and powerful gadgets. Wolves run fast, jump high, and literally tear opponents apart. The game is available for free, but can unpleasantly surprise with a disappointingly low online presence. S.P.A.T, a cooperative shooter about the hard days of the Special Paranormal Assault Team. The organization fights creepy monsters day and night, including Yeti, witches, wendigos, and werewolves, with each of the alpha monsters necessarily accompanied by a support team in the form of smaller creatures. Characters have to watch out not only for the opponents, but also for their own sanity. It's important not to go crazy while opposing all sorts of devils. If you like Phasmophobia games, S.P.A.T is definitely what you've been looking for. The Dark World, Edge of Eternity, a dystopian horror that invites players to take the side of one of the factions: guardians, vampires, and werewolves. There is a bloody war between them, and gamers need to do their best to exterminate all the enemies. The game contains an open world, a system of quests for each faction, customization and character upgrades, advanced system of crafting, and the ability to play alone and with other players on the network. Although in the second case, you will have to try hard to find partners and opponents, given that the servers of the title is far from the concept of populace. If your favorite game is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please read the description for more details. If you enjoyed the video, please support the channel with a super thanks, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to watch more.